Annually, dating back to just after the Civil War, as Americans, we honor, mourn, and importantly, memorialize those who died while serving in the U.S. Armed Services. Indiantown Gap National Cemetery, serving as my backdrop, is a fitting place to reflect on the personal meaning of Memorial Day 2020. While this day is an opportunity for remembrance by all Americans, it takes on additional meaning to those who have served and those so unfortunate to have lost family, friends, or fellow warriors in defense of this great nation. I fall into this latter category, having first experienced this heavy emotional burden when two close Ranger buddies were killed in action while conducting combat operations on the island of Grenada during Operation Urgent Fury in October 1983. Sergeant Mark Rodemaker, buried in his hometown in Upper New York State, and Sergeant Randy Klein, buried in his home state of Indiana, brought home to me the sacrifice that young men and women make for our country. While they were not the first, nor would they be the last of my fellow Rangers and special operators to die over a nearly 3.5-decade career, their closeness to me and the loss of my useful sense of invulnerability causes this loss to weigh more heavily on me each Memorial Day. However, one does not have to be so physically or emotionally close to the death of a soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, Coast Guard members, or merchant Marine to be so impacted by it. And this was made clear to me in a 2010 visit to the Normandy American Cemetery on the bluffs over Omaha Beach. Amongst that garden of stones lays the graves of 9,385 of our military dead, most of whom lost their lives in the D-Day landings and ensuing operations. My wife and fellow Army veteran Maggie and I were equally moved by the experience and the recognition of the extraordinary loss of life in pursuit of protecting the freedoms we so dearly cherish as Americans. Neither of us will ever forget the honor of assisting with the raising of the flags that fly over that memorial. It may have been Sunday, 10 October 2020, but the date was immaterial, for it was indeed Memorial Day for us, and one without equal. My fellow Carbon County residents, I encourage you to find the time on this Memorial Day to reflect on the sacrifice of those service members from the armed forces, the Coast Guard, the Merchant Marine, who in the services of this nation made the ultimate sacrifice. May God continue to bless this great nation and the warriors who defend.